Hi friends, it's Lisa Hetrick, illustrator for Gina K Designs, and I'm so grateful you could join me today. I have a brand new stamp set to share. Let's dive in and take a look. Okay friends, here is the stamp set called Kindred Spirits. I've got lots of florals and leafery in here. Really fun daisy elements and a daisy element that's pointing in a different direction, which is super fun. Some sentiments, and I've got this big honkin' paper bag-like element. I'm going to walk through all of the elements with you. There's also a coordinating die set that goes with the Kindred Spirit set. And as you know, Gina is sharing the dies and the stamps as a bundle now, which is super fun. So you can get the stamp set by itself, or you can get the die and stamp set bundle. So very, very fun. All right, let's walk through all of the elements, all of the images in the stamp set. I've got a small and a medium-sized daisy-like flower. Now, this flower has a two-step stamping option, so you have your line art and you have your silhouette version, so you've got lots of coloring options. And it's one of those kinds of graphic flowers that make for a really amazing pattern and any kind of flower. You just change the color and with the season and you can make it any kind of flower you want. And I really love flowers like that have a little bit more of a universal feel to them, because you can use them with my other stamp sets in my collection and any stamp set in the Gina K collection. Love it. Okay, we've got some leafery because we always need leafery with our flowers, and some interesting, unique elements. This time we've got a long daisy that can go inside this element right here. And we have the other version of that daisy pointing in another direction. So you can have it going this way and that way. And I've got this really interesting little leafery filler that can just kind of fill out your bouquet. I've got two sentiments here called We're Kindred Spirits. And thank you so much. Some really simple sentiments. And then we've got this big honkin' paper bag element. It's big, it's wide open, it's perfect for watercolor techniques and other kinds of techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few videos. So, okay, let's dive in and take a peek at the inspiration for this brand new set. I'm going to walk through some card projects. This card is super fun. I've done some watercoloring with the line art version of the daisy. We've got some leafery in here, and I just added a little tiny bit of the silhouette version of the smaller flower to kind of create this cascading little bouquet. And then nesting that sentiment right in there just makes it a really clean and simple kind of card, just really cute and really easy to watercolor. And I'm going to show you how in some future videos. Okay, I talked about patterns. I always share pattern cards with my stamp set releases. And this one is kind of inspired by a little bit of pops of color along with some solid. So this is a really great example of using the solid stamp along with the line art stamp so that you get that variation and you get a lot of texture and dimension in your card. But we're only on one plane, which is kind of one piece of cardstock. But you've got a lot of texture and dimension here. This card is super fun. Okay, here's another really fun card. I wanted to play with the wisterias and just kind of do a really simple floral bouquet using the silhouette versions of the daisies. And I've got We're Kindred Spirits here. That is a big honkin' sentiment. It goes across and it's really large, so you could use it in any of your paper crafting projects or your card making projects. Okay, this one is a super fun one, and I've paired this up with this gorgeous dragonfly that's in the incentive set that's coming out this month. Love it. But you can see I did something a little bit different here. We've got the big honkin' bag here that I have watercolored. And I'm going to be walking you through some watercolor techniques with this big honkin' bag in some future videos, including adding pattern into this really large stamp element. I've added some color, pops of color, and I've got the big honkin' daisies in here using the slate color. So we've got a mixture. It's kind of a mod look to it. We've got a mixture of pinks and grays with that big honkin' pop of wild dandelion, just to create this really fun kind of bouquet. Okay. All right, here's another card, and I used one of the new sentiment in the newest incentive set. And this is, again, is a mixture of a pattern using the line art and the solid stamps. Love this. Little pops of flowers using the dies, and just kind of creating a really clean and simple card. Now this one is my favorite, my absolute favorite. I've got a mixture of a lot of different things going on in this card that creates a lot of texture and dimension without the hype. Beautiful colors happening in here for spring. Also mashing up a little bit of the browns and the grays together to just kind of create this bouquet that's popping out of the paper bag. I just love it. And adding this little bit of extra texture by painting it in. There's so many things that you can do with this big honkin' element, and any of the stamps in my collection could work really, really well with this. I love creating a really big element in each of my stamp sets so that there's some universality with it. You can use it with all of the different stamps in my collection and other collections to just kind of be the vessel for holding the flowers or holding some of the other elements in your stamp sets. Okay, friends, as always, I have a brand new card idea sheet using Kindred Spirits. There's 8 card ideas here. I even love this color palette, so I'm going to be sharing some more tutorials with this. You could totally see that paper bag being used in a couple other ways in this card idea sheet. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, friends, thank you so much for letting me come into your homes tonight to share my brand new stamp set, Kindred Spirits. I will be going live this Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I will be sharing a brand new card tutorial using this stamp set, and I might be mashing up something else in my collection, but we're going to focus on that big honkin' paper bag and doing some really fun techniques with it. Okay, friends, let's take another look at Kindred Spirits. Here is the stamp set. Here is the coordinating die set. And this stamp set is available now at GinaKDesigns.com in the What's New section.
Thanks so much for watching. Please consider sharing the joy by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And you can watch more card and watercolor tutorials here.